Amelia. How you going?
Oh, good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Is it hot in Brisbane?
Rather wet, some rains.
Yeah. We've had a bit of rain. We could do with more. What about the coughing? Got hay fever. Really gross cough. I think we'll get going. Hi, Karen.
Sorry I'm late.
No, you're good. You're good.
I have to mute myself.
All right. Start with Ali Kali, purify the speech element. Om a e o o di di ni ni e o o a. Om a e o o ni 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 e o o a. Om a e o o ni e o o a. Gagagagana tatatana 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 papa yara lava shasa saha kasha soha kakagagana tatatana 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 papa yara lava shasa saha kasha soha kakagagana tatashadana tatatana tatatana papa yara lava shasa saha kasha soha. It's Yuthok. Namo Guru, Gangi Kui Sanchen Chok Ningpo Kun Kapte Vache, Nam Kun Chokten Doji Ning, Zungrang Yune Ku Chaktel, Gangi Sunki Sanchen Chok, Dradra Kun Kap Zongdawa, Gechi Ti Tong Chu Dradrok, Zungrang Yune Tuk Zung Chaktel, Gangi Tuki Sanchen Chok, Trupa Kundra Vache, Shera Paro Chinlane, Zungrang Yune Tuk Chaktel, Gelwa Kun Kyang Ren Pake, Keli Jenpo, Beka. Kyapo Pani, Dua Kune Gangmachi, Dechi Kina Japsuki. Dipe Kitsen Matopa, Tukyan Dipa Mitempa, Daily Ninja Zin Mepe, Zere Kike de Jesu Song, Kike Zen to Capson Way, D Ini Nam Yang Sitsomin, Dechi Nikju Yosindo. Ningne du consola de Lapchanjali Kilkuchuk, Songchen Kilku Chu Orchikpi, Dating Kuna no Sundu, Catch up doorway Topa Shock. Namo Guru, Kangi Kui Sanchen Chok, Nupo Kun Kab Devache, Namkun Chok Tendoji Ning, Tindral Gine Kuchakni, Kangi Singi Sanchen Chok, Draja Kun Kab Sonjelma, Yichi Zi Tong Chu Dradok, Tindral Gine Nitsung Chakzel, Gangi Tuki Sanchen Chok, Chupa Kundra Levache, Shera Paro Chinmame, Tindral Gine Tuk Chakzel, Gelwa Kunyang Renpaki, Kile Zen Po Kyapani, Dua Kuningang Machi, Dechi Kila Chapsuchi. Jipe Kitsen Matopa, Tokyang Gupa Mitempa, Daily Ning de Zen Mepe, Sewe Keki Jesusum, Kit Katetin to Kyapsongve, Deni Nam Yang Sitsomin, Dechi Mikchu Yoshindu, Nine Dukun Solvade, Rapchan Jali Kilko Chok, Sunshin Kiko, Kurok Chipe, Dating Kuna Non Somdu, Kakyaptu to Pashok. Namo Guru. The supreme secret body is the nature of great bliss that pervades all existence. In all ways, supremely endowed with the Vajra realm, to Yuthok's incomparable form we prostrate. He whose supreme secret speech is the indestructible quality that pervades all sound, roaring the sound of the 84,000 dharmas, to Yuthok's incomparable speech we prostrate. He whose supreme secret mind is unconditioned great bliss, dwelling in the perfection of wisdom, to Yuthok's incomparable mind we prostrate. You are even the leader of all of the Buddhas. There is no refuge other than you for all sentient beings. Because of this, in you I take refuge. Immature beings who haven't heard your name, or they're unable to hear your name but cannot be taught, for them there is only compassion. Lead them with your loving kindness. For hearing your name and taking refuge in you, they will no longer be in the ocean of samsara. Because of this, with eyes filled with tears, I pray to you at all times from my heart, infinite supreme mandalas of the Buddhas, a one taste to your supreme body. Today, right now, and in actuality, may all sentient beings pervading space attain this. May auspiciousness increase. Now is our refuge. Prayer. Namo Ritu Deshik Doji Chang Chok Konshok Sumji no Dakshin Jan Chok Na Tukpa Ning Neni Vachab Suchi. You who are the union of all Sagatas and Vajradhara, essence of the three jewels in the 10 directions and 3 times, until I and all others achieve enlightenment, from my inner heart I take refuge in you. And now do the 101 in whichever language suits you best. Ring the day shake dodgy chang, chok to conshuk sinjino, Dr. John Chok Matsopan in Nani Bachupsuchi. You are the union of all Sagatas and Vajradhara, essence of the three jewels in the 10 directions and 3 times. Until I and all others achieve enlightenment from my inner heart, I take refuge in you. And now generating bodhicitta prayer. Lungi chula zuchi chula la jangju bari dani chop suchi daji jin sokji pesonam ki drola panchi sanji drupa shok. Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, until enlightenment I take refuge in you. Through my merit of generosity and so on, may I attain Buddhahood for the good of all sentient beings. Sanji Chulang Sakti Chunam Mahacham Drupadu Dami Chum Suchi Daji Chin Sakti Pesonam Ki Drola Panchi Sanji Drupa Shok. Sanji Chulang Sakti Chunam Mahacham Drupadu Dami Chum Suchi Daji Chin Sakti Pesonam Ki Drola Panchi Sanji Drupa Shok. Sanji Chulang Chum Suchi Daji Chin Sakti Pesonam Ki Drola Panchi Sanji Chulang Sakti Chunam Mahacham Drupadu Dami Chum Suchi Chin Sakti Pesonam Ki Drola Panchi Sanji Chulang Sakti Chunam Chulang Sakti Sanji Chodan Suchi Chunama, Chandu Padu Dani Chap Suchi, Daji Jin Sokti Petsonam K, Dwala Panchi, Sanji, Truth Pasho, Buddha Dharma and Sangha, until enlightenment I take refuge in you. Through my merit of generosity and so on, may I attain Buddhahood for the good of all sentient beings. Measurables. Samchen Tomche Dewa Dang, Dewi Gu Dang Den Pa Gu Chik. Samchen Tomche Duknya Dang, Duknya Juju Drangwa Dwa Gu Chik. Samchen Tomche Duknya Me, Be Dewa Dang Ni Drawa Gu Chik. Samchen Tomche Ni Ning Chak, Dang Ni Dang Dra Wei Tang Nom La Ne Pa Gu Chik. May all beings have happiness and causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings never be separated from the supreme joy that is beyond all suffering. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment, aversion, and sorrow. And you know the drill, include yourself. May I have happiness and the causes of happiness. May I be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May I never be separated from the supreme joy that is beyond all suffering. May I abide in equanimity, free from attachment, aversion, and sorrow. Frustration party. You know what to do. Now, let me just hit the music button. Someone gives me a thumbs up.
Lama rin chen da pu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ye, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama rin chen da pu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ye, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ni, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ni, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ni, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ni, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ye, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ye, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ni, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ni, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, geng gi zhen zhe di chen ni, ge ju ni lan chen wa geng. Lama ren chen da bu hu, dorji chang she pe la du, 更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真挚的钱你给居你兰车瓦更。拉玛人称大布胡多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。 更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给居尼兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布布多尔吉长寿贝拉杜更吉真哲地千日给 居尼兰彻瓦更拉玛人前大布库多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更吉真正的前尼给居尼兰彻瓦更拉玛人前大布库多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更吉真正的前尼给居尼兰彻瓦更拉玛人称大布库多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更吉真知的前尼给居尼兰彻瓦更拉玛人称大布库多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更吉真知的前尼给居尼兰彻瓦更拉玛人称大布库多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更吉真知的前尼给居尼兰彻瓦更拉玛人称大布库多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。
Well done, everybody. Take a moment to gather yourself and go back to your seat or your cushion. Now we do our mandala offering with great joy and abandon. Offer it all.
道生中的三界，给走当机灵灵大所，滚藏着真三民主西得，拉玛滚着土金真兰波，所那因西走你走本手，道生当龙着度三界。给走当机灵大所，滚藏着真三因主西地，拉玛滚着土金真兰波，所能言行走你走本手，得身当着度三界，给走当机灵大所，滚藏着真三明着西北，拉玛滚着土吉真兰波，所南面西走你走本手，得身当着三界，给走当机灵大所。滚藏着真三因主西地，拉玛滚着土金真兰波，所南言西走你走本手，得真当龙着度三界，给走当机灵大所。滚藏着真三民主西地，拉玛滚着土吉真兰波，所南言行走你走本手，得身当着度三界，给走当机灵大所。滚藏着真三民主西地，拉玛滚着土吉真兰波，所南言行走你走本手，得身当龙着度三界，给走当机灵大所。滚藏着真三民主西地，拉玛滚着土金 见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修。道显当九度三际，一作当机理理大所，观藏求真三密诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉天拉布，所那密悉作尼作本修，道显当九度三际。一座当机灵大所，观藏咒真三因诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所能言行作尼作本修，得身当咒度三句，一座当机灵大所，观藏咒真三因者悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修，得显露当龙咒度三句，一座当机灵大所。观藏咒真三因诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修，得显露当龙咒度三句，一座当机灵大所。观藏咒真三密诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修，得显露当龙咒度三句，一座当机灵大所。观藏咒真三密诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修，得显当龙咒度三句，一座当机灵大所。观藏咒真三密诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修。道显露当九度三际，一座当机理大所，观藏咒真三密诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修，道显露当龙咒度三句，一座当机灵大所，观藏咒真三因诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所能言习作尼作本修，得显当龙咒度三句。一座当机灵大所，观藏咒真三密者悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布，所难言习作尼作本修，得显露当龙咒度三句，一座当机灵大所。观藏咒真三因诸悉地，拉玛观咒度吉见拉布， 所能言许走你走本手，得人路到龙舟渡三句，一走当机灵大所，混藏舟转三民主西得，拉玛滚舟渡吉真拉布，所能言行走你走本手，得人路到龙舟渡三句，一走当机灵大所。混藏舟转三民主西得，拉玛滚舟渡吉真拉布，所那言行走你走本手，得人到龙舟渡三句，一走当机灵大所。混藏舟转三民主西得，拉玛滚舟渡吉真拉布，所那言行走你走本手。
Now we'll do our circumambulation, our kora around our sacred object. Now I'm going to play the music I thought I was playing the other day, and hopefully it'll work this time. And this one actually has 108 repetitions. So if you chant with the music, you will also get the repetitions, or you can just go at your own speed with your mala. Someone give me a hands up that we can hear it. It starts in a minute.
Sorry, did you just say 108?
Yes, I did say 108. I know we only need to do 101, but I can't stop the track 7 out, so you get bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Go back to your seats. I'm sorry about that. I asked if everyone could hear it and couldn't understand anything. I assumed it was okay. I can't read the chat when these physical activities are going on because I'm also doing them. So if there's an issue, just unmute yourself and sing out so that I can come and fix it. This track seems to be cursed. We'll get it right tomorrow. I really like this one. It's David Perman, Guitar Monks. Purifying with Vajrasattva. Above my head on a white lotus moon disk, a white hung becomes Vajrasattva. In manner and ornaments of the Sambhogakaya, his two hands holding Vajra and bell. At his heart is a moon disk with the syllable hung. Surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra, radiating light which offers to the Buddhas and benefits sentient beings. Nectar pours from Vajrasattva's big toe, washing through my body, while stains and obscurations, without exception, are completely cleansed and become purified. So 3 of the long one, and then 101 of the short one. Om Bende Satsamaya Manupalaya Bende Satatena Patishtatito Mebawa Sutagaya Mebawa Supakaya Mebawa Analakta Mebawa Sawa Tsiri Mepaya Tsawa Kama Tutsame Siam Shiam Kuru Hun Ha 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 Bhagavan Savatataka Benzema Benzema Hasamaya Satva. Benza Sata Samaya Manupalaya Benza Sata Tinapati Tudido Mebawa Sutakaya Mebawa Supakaya Mebawa Analakta Mebawa Sawa Tsiri Mepaya Tsawa Kama Tutsame Siam Shiam Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatatagata Benza Maminansa Benza Bahamaha Samaya Satva Benza Sata Samaya Manupalaya Benza Sata Tinapati Tudido Mebawa Sutakaya Mebawa Supakaya Mebawa Analakta Mebawa Sawa Tsiri Mepaya Tsawa Kama Tutsame Siam Shiam Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatatagata Benza Maminansa Benza Bahamaha Samaya Satva Om Benza Sata Hum 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 Om Benza Sata Hum. Om Benza Sata Hum. I realize there's something I might have forgotten to point out with the Kusali practice as well. Just down at the bottom here, the through countless offering goddesses emanated from the heart of Vajrayogini. When your chopped body becomes Amrita and nectar. Because of the layout of this particular document, the offering mantra, the Om Ahung, is on the next page. It actually should be here. So while we're saying that Om Ahung, we're imagining, visualizing these countless offering goddesses emanating out, distributing the Amrita in the endless clouds. But because it's on the next page, it's a little bit sharing the view of my desktop. Okay. Thank you. Is that better? I have no idea why that happened. Sorry. All right. Okay. Weird. Anyway, so yes, through the countless offering goddesses emanated from the heart of Vajrayogini. And then we say the Om Ahung, and that is the offering mantra while you're visualizing these dakinis offering out the endless offering clouds. It's just because it's on the different page, it sort of sits there on its own, like a stale bottle of lemonade, as we say in Australia. In the sky in front is the Lama, king of medicine, residing amidst the four classes of guests, like a massed gathering of clouds. One's own consciousness is ejected into space, becoming the form of Vajrayogini, holding a curved knife and skull cap. With her driguk, she cuts open the skull of our corpse, placing it on a self-arisen hearth of skulls. Inside the skull, the flesh and bones are chopped fine as mustard seeds. Through conjoined fire and wind, it becomes an inexhaustible ocean of nectar, filling the breadth of space with endless offering clouds. Whatever is wished for or desired arises for each class of guest, through countless offering goddesses emanated from the heart of Vajrayogini. Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung. Om Ahung, 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 Om Ahung. Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung. Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung. Om Ahung, 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 Om Three jewels and three roots, gifts of apparent existence. Through offering with devotion, perfect the two accumulations. Glorious Dharma protect us against the quality. Through offering to you, perform activities and grant cities. Beings of the six realms, gifts of compassion, through generosity may your suffering be pacified, and may you have happiness. 8 classes of elementals, karmic debtor guests. By dedicating to you, may you possess the mind of bodhicitta. Through the wisdom of the lamas and knowledge holders, and the illusory play of appearances, by the generosity of offering the body, may all be pleased and satisfied. May sentient beings be liberated from all suffering. Our mind, under the power of illusion and obscuration, imputes phenomena as dualistic appearances. Primordially, they are all non-conceptual and unfabricated like the sky, in the sphere of ultimate suchness. Du sung gel kun song wa jik tu pa, lama men pe gil po yutok pa, min kong ru pe ting ne zo a deb, kusung tu ki jinji lo pa dang, chu dang tung mang nun lo zembu so. The secret union of all Buddhas of the 3 times, the Guru Yuthok, the king of medicine. I pray from the depths of my heart and bones, bless me through your body, speech, and mind. Grant me the supreme and common cities. Do someone protection practice. Ram Yam Kam Om Ahung Ha Ho Hui. Mensen Shanlon Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlon Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlon Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlon Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Mensen Shanlong Kongade Gula Solitude Amino Tukdam Kang Chinang Sangway Bache Dok Hadang Le Shilun Juk Chuk Chinun Jutso. Medicine protect the Shanlong and his retinue. With praise and offerings we invite you, may your heart be fulfilled. Eliminate all outer, inner, and secret obstacles. Spontaneously accomplish the 4 actions and transmit the common and uncommon cities. Now we'll do our Shanlong mantras. We'll do the wrathful one first. Om Mahakala Yaksha Benzatsita Ahum Padatna Siddhi Home. 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 Om Mahakala Yaksha Benzatsita Ahum Padatna. Mahakala Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi, Mahakala Yakshagandasita Home Padat Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi, Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi, Hala Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi, Hala Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi, Mahakala Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi, Mahakala Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi. Mahakala Yakshagandasita Home Padat Nasi. And now peaceful Shannon, seated one. Benzalat Nasita Lakalaki Hum Hatsuha, 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 Benzalat Nasita Lakalaki Hum Hatsuha. Make a dedication of merit. Gewa di no didak menjo yutok jupchine. Choa chikaman pade salago pashok. By this merit, may we quickly achieve the state of utopic medicine, and through this may all beings be placed on this level. In sealing our practice, Om Yadama Hitum Tabawa Hitum Tishan Tatagato Haya Wadi Tishan Sayunimanda Eva Mandi Mahashamana Soha. Om Yadama Hitum Tabawa Hitum Tishan Tatagato Haya Wadi Tishan Sayunimanda Eva Mandi Mahashamana Soha. Om Yadama Hitum Tabawa Hitum Tishan Tatagato Haya Wadi Tishan Sayunimanda Eva Mandi Mahashamana Soha. Good. Oh, please forgive the continuing tech issues. I'm starting to think medicine would have wants us to do our own chanting for that one. I don't know why Zoom decides to uncheck that box. Anyway, we'll get there. Does anyone have any questions? Zoom is kind of on steroids this week. Every time I click something, it puts up 1,000 questions.
I mean, I have a few lingering questions about just different references within the thing. Like, what is a hung? You know, what is the hung that turns into Vajrasattva?
Okay, it's a syllable. Now, bear with me. I might have one I can show you. So Om, Ahum are 3 seed syllables, and you'll come across these a lot.
I'm holding up a picture of this if I come
yeah.
on the screen.
Does
that help?
Yes, it does. That's quicker than me doing it.
Okay, so that is actually what's like hanging above us.
It's the lesser.
Yes.
That turns into Vajrasattva.
Yes.
In the thing. Okay.
So if you look that up on, you Google it, you'll be able to find one and download to help you with your visualization.
Okay. There are like a bunch of other like little things, like
sure.
you know, obvious little terms being referenced here and there that I don't I'm not entirely sure what mean.
That's okay.
Another one was the offering clouds of Kuntazangpo. Yeah, what's that?
So that's it's an offering prayer. It's quite a long explanation. I'm not fobbing you off, but it's probably just as easy to Google that one.
All right, fair enough.
They're only going to tell you the same thing. So you'll find a long, sorry, I'm not saying no, I don't want to answer, but it's a long thing. And if you Google it, you'll find probably a better and more succinct one anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, I could go on. I mean, there are a bunch of other little ones. Like you mentioned, okay, I believe Vajrasattva was holding a Vajra and a bell, but I'm not aware of the significance of the bell. I'm aware of the significance of the Vajra more or less, but what is the purpose of the bell?
The bell is wisdom and the Vajra is compassion. They are the 2 sides of, and the sound that it makes is an offering. So I haven't been doing the bell and the drum this week because of getting the sound right. It was just not a thing. So the ritual objects that are used in various practices, and if we were doing this in a full retreat session, we would be using the bell and the bhadra or the dorji. And I just forget my notes because I did write something about this yesterday. So symbolizing the male and the female element, wisdom and compassion.
Which one is which?
The bell is wisdom, and that's the male one. And the bhadra, surprisingly, is the female in this instance, and that's compassion. And together, because that's the yin and the yang, the male and the female, that brings in the enlightenment element. Anytime there's sound, the sound is an offering. So you'll notice in that first prayer to Yuthok, we talk about the 84,000 sounds of the Dharma. Yeah. So quite often sound is considered to be an offering too. Yeah.
Okay.
When you're working with your
Vajra.
When you're working with your Vajra, and there's different types, yeah. So this is a 5.1. It's got 5, including the middle one. Always decide which is going to be the top, and just put a little bit of something to remind yourself. Because in certain practices you're pointing, and you should always point with the top, not sometimes with the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's good.
I'm surprised.
Go on.
Right. Oh, I was just surprised to hear that the Vajra is the feminine one and is compassion.
In this context, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Because Vajra also has the other meaning, yes. Any more?
Probably. Like I could ask, for example, why are there 84,000 sounds of the Dharma? Why that number, you know?
When the Buddha sits down to teach, for example, when he sat down and manifested as the medicine Buddha and taught what we know as the Blue Bell Sutra, he spoke of the 84,000 causes and conditions of suffering for humans and illnesses. I'm not sure, to be honest, how they arrived at that number, but it's a consistent number. Whenever they talk about the bigness of something, it seems to be 84,000. Yeah.
Okay, so if there are 84,000 conditions of what suffering and disease and other crappy things is it like there's 84,000 like dharmas, as in like answers to those things? Like
Dr. Lee would tell you yes.
Okay.
And that's what we learn in Tibetan medicine, but because it's a process, it actually gets, although I will say this, included in this 84,000, they do speak in the sutras about the 17 diseases of the future. And this is in some of the commentaries as well, which is clearly some of the things we're dealing with now, like superviruses, COVID, the bloodborne diseases, things like that. It's very interesting. That 84,000 gets broken down into 3 groups, adding up to 404. And they come under the categories of what we call the nipas, or the faults, or the disorders. So everybody has a particular typology, and the 3 typologies, the pathologies, the diseases, start to move into these categories as they reduce the number down. Yeah.
Okay.
Buddhism is all about lists and numbers. You know, if you're that kind of a person, it's like the Excel of philosophies and faith systems.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need never be bored because there's always a list to find out about.
Tonight's session was a bit challenging.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay.
I think part of that was I was in the city today, and I know it's not conducive for retreat practice to be I was overstimulated before I started tonight's session.
Okay.
So I think I was a bit distracted.
Well,
tonight.
look, that's all right. That's a lesson.
Yeah.
You know, it's a learning. It's good if you have to get out and about and be in the world. I mean, I'm still working my day job, but fortunately for me, I work from home, so there's not too much of that dissonance going on. But sit down for 10 or 15 minutes before we start. Just do some breathing. Just settle yourself. I find washing your face and your hands is helpful. Sort of brings you back into your body a little bit. But yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I mean, sometimes
That's
some
helpful.
sessions, clearly I was having a tech struggle today, but sometimes some sessions are more challenging than others. I can't explain it. When you're all sitting actually together in an in-person group, and periodically somebody will be in tears, or something will come up for someone that they need to deal with. That's just the practice working on us too, I think.
Yeah, the offering session.
Yeah.
I get really emotional at that part. Like
Okay.
last night I wanted to cry for some reason. I
That's
think
okay.
part of me was just like I could
That's
feel
not.
like cracking of the heart is like to be
It's an
generous.
offering as well.
Yeah.
You can offer your emotions, offer your sadness, offer your joy. It's all part of our experience. We can't shut those parts of ourselves off. Offer it all.
Good point. Thank you.
The teachers will tell you, don't just offer the Ferrero Rocher and the glass of wine. Offer the shit and the piss and the vomit. Because when we think about it, it's all the same. One of my teachers always says, same taste, good, bad. So, and I think that's true because we just categorize it and we put assumptions on it, but it's all the same. So those
Thank you.
emotions, offer them. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's helpful.
Okay, good. If you need to message me tomorrow, do, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good, Karen,
Yes.
and everyone.
Any other questions? No, good. It's 9:20 here. I'm hungry, so I'm going to go and eat some dinner.
Thanks,
you, Karen.
I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely evening, morning. Have a lovely something.